Wooden Desk Bible Reviews, coming at you with another Bible review from local church Bible publishers. Today we're going to be viewing the 440 E1B, which is a executive one-piece black Slimline Bible. Right off the bat, you can tell that this Bible has an interesting look to it in length and width. It's because of this slimline style that it has this look. It has a very small spine and taller pages, thus giving it smaller font, and then the final product is a nice slim Bible. Now whenever we look at the front of this Bible, we see that you have a nice, really nice looking iron calfskin. It has probably one of the most beautiful grains I've seen thus far on their Bibles in iron calfskin, that just out of the box it had a good grain to it. And I love a good grain on a Bible. It gives it that leather look. And this Bible has several different lines of grain that make it look especially realistic and not stamped. So to look at this on both sides, we end up with a nice looking full grain Bible. You see here on the edges that it is perimeter stitched. It has its little tool lining around here to give it a nice professional character. On the spine, you have Holy Bible, Authorized King James, Church, and those are printed in gold and they're not as crisp as some of them I've seen, but you know, it doesn't completely matter all that much because they look pretty good for what they are. Because you know, you can tell on the O right there, it's a little out, you know, taken out, but it still looks very good in terms of overall appearance. And this Bible has gold gilding all the way around. Now these markings in the gilding are from my own personal use. I was sent this Bible to do a review on, and I've been using it for a couple days now to get a good feel of what's it going to be like, and that way I can tell the viewers that watch this what you're going to be expecting if you would get this Bible and use it, how it's going to work out. Now with being a slimline, I've heard that they are kind of stiff when you first get them and you start out, and this one was kind of stiff. However, it worked out just fine, and later on when we get further into review, I'll show you how that worked out. So getting into the inside, we have a synthetic liner that is perimeter stitched on the leather, and we have iron calfskin stamping. We have this end page here, which with the edge lining of the synthetic liner here. Get in here, and we have these two pages that are pasted together because of the edge lining, and then we have a couple different pages of cardstock paper, which can be excellently used for notes or writing, or even you know, drawing little symbols to recognize what you're writing in your Bible. Down here we have a sticker that they put on all their Bibles to tell you what model you have, the date it was produced, and what kind of leather it has. Then in this Bible, it goes straight to the main page, and then you have the books of the Old Testament, books of the New Testament, and then you jump straight into the text. There are no translators to the readers or anything like that, no dedicatory pages or presentation pages. It just gets right into it, thus making this Bible a great reader if you were going out somewhere or taking it to a doctor's office or something like that, to where you would like to read your Bible and you need something that's a good size that, you know, you just want to read, because there's no references obviously, but it's a good reader, and it's, you know, you can just read it while you're out, and it's got a good handy size to make it where you can do so. And in the text, we have a crisp, clear, I believe it's 8.5 point font, might be 9.5. I'll have to check to make sure, but it is a good, crisp, clear font, and while it may be semi-small for some people, it is still fairly easy to read with its crispness. So you see here that it's got a good even printing throughout. Most every page that I've looked at so far has got a good even printing. It's not got, you know, pages where some of it's wore off to where it didn't get printed good. So you see that right off the bat, this Bible has got a nice appearance to it. and I would say that it's a really good buy because it's got a nice feel. It's not going to be one that you're going to be displeased with because of the fact that it's a Slimline, because the way it lays open once you work with it a little bit is the same as if it were a bigger Bible. It lays nicely, and with this spine being so small as it is, you can still take it and fold it under like this and not flex the spine or anything and be able to read whatever is on this page. So it has a good handy feel to it. You could read this before you go to bed at night, and it still be a great option for going to church even, or reading in your bed. It's a very versatile Bible because, you know, its size makes it different. And I'll show you what I mean by different in just a second. So once we get through here, most of their Bibles, a lot of them anyway, have a concordance in the back. Well, once we get through to the end of Revelation, we'll see that there are a few blank pages, but there is no concordance. There's a few blank pages, and then you get on to a few of the cardstock pages. And then it goes into the back piece of paper that is edge lined. And you get back into your cover that has your synthetic liner on this side. So as far as the text goes, there's nothing special about it other than the fact that it's just a nice crisp clear font, because it's not got a bunch of cross references to crowd the page or center column references to get your mind off. You have a nice clear line here to separate the column, and it just makes a great reading Bible. And its size, as I was mentioning earlier, is a little interesting, because I'll show you real quick. In comparison to a 180 in length, hold on, my light went off. Technical difficulties. In comparison in length to a 180, it shows to be almost the same size, maybe about an inch, a little under an inch taller. I put it up beside a 215 executive 3-piece tan today, and it is almost the same exact length as that mid-size. So in the length side of it, it is a little longer, thus making the pages taller. So whereas with this type of Bible, you'd open it up and your pages are a shorter style, with the Slimline, it's a longer, taller page. It almost gives you the feel that you're looking at a menu at a restaurant. And to show you in width, I have another Bible that I'm going to be doing a review here on shortly. It is the Camo 115. Well, in width, it's actually a little bit wider than the compact 115. So its width and length is a little different. It has, looking at it, has almost the same size width as a hand size. So it's got the length of a mid-size and the width of a hand size. So that combination together gives it this oblong rectangle look. However, the length is quite nice, and the more you use it, the more you fall in love with it. I personally like this Bible a lot and would recommend it, honestly, because while it is a little more of a bare bones type Bible where you don't have much there, it's kind of not heavily modified like something that has cross references and notes and such, it still is a great Bible option. So about this Bible, I'd say that if you were to want to get it, it's a very good choice. I was told that they're going to be turning this Bible and offering it in the Signature Series. And as we know, if you don't know what the Signature Series is, and if you do, here's a quick reminder. The Signature Series is a top grain cowhide. Top grain cowhide is a little stiffer, a little thicker, got a nice feel to it. Now, this particular one is one that I've already done a review on. which is the 180 S1BG, but it's got a nice thickness to it. So they're going to be offering this same Bible in the Signature Series soon, which will be a nice addition. I was also told by the head of the shipping department there that if you want to get one of these Bibles, it'd be good to go ahead and snag one, because they're a little low on stock. I think whenever he told me there was somewhere around 150 left. So if you want to get one of these Bibles, go ahead and jump on it, because I don't think you'll be disappointed. Because this Bible it goes for $60 retail on their website. And if you're interested in getting the Bible, go to localchurchbiblepublishers.com. Their phone number is written on this card. You can pause it and write it down, or put it in your phone, one or the other. Or you can visit them online. They accept most debit cards and such. So, remember that they're a ministry, and they do really good work. For being a ministry, you would think that their work wouldn't be as good, but their work is all but top of the line, and I would highly suggest them. They are very good in their Bible making. They're much like this Bible here. You have an excellent piece. This Bible is going to last for a long time, and I highly doubt that you'll be dissatisfied with it, because it's just got a feel that once you get used to it, you'll love it, because you can use it in different ways that you may not be able to use a bigger, bulkier Bible. So that's all I have for you on this review of the 440 E1B Slimline. If you would like to see more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel. I will have more coming out soon. One thing we have to look forward to is the review of the camo suede leather 115. We'll be getting into that one next. So please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you. This has been Wooden Desk Bible Reviews.